Yeah, it's on the.
Check the dentist chair.
Oh, wow.
What's the dentist chair? There's one always in the dentist chair too. Here in the corner you have the original bathtub. It's usually downstairs, but the floor's starting to rust, so they brought it up here. You could pay a little extra and get the ladies to give you a bath. But I heard they only change the water once a day. We are in the desert, you know. Somebody in the dentist chair?
There was somebody by the dentist chair.
Use it, and you can ask him to wave, and sometimes he'll wave too. Do you see how that dentist chair is powered?
No.
You know it's gonna get bad. They start pedaling fast.
No way.
Very good way. Huh? Yeah, they start pedaling, that's how it works, that drill. So they start pedaling fast, and you know it's gonna be in trouble. But yeah, there's usually somebody that sits in the chair. Uh-oh, I think I've lost a feather. I can see it from the side. But the articles in this first case were donated by the doctor's wife's family. She comes often to check on her stuff. People get pictures of her by her umbrella in the back. And they have to include the picture, and it is Mrs. Goodfellow. And here you have an infant coffin. Sorry, I'm gonna jump right in your way. I didn't realize until I was moving. And you have a viewing coffin. If you came in and nobody knew who you were, they would fill the back of that full of ice and throw you in the storefront window. If nobody claimed you, they would throw you in a hole marked unknown. That is all your unknowns at the Boot Hill Cemetery. So depending on how many of those coffins they actually needed, or the demand for that coffin, all of them unknowns could have passed through that one right there. What is going on by the dentist chair? What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's always in there dancing. Always looks like he's dancing. I did the creators, the guys that created that app, I did a paranormal for them here. They're really cool. Somebody dances.
Ghost Tracker?
Ghost Tube.
Yeah.
And here you have, oh, well, this viewing coffin. That thing comes apart in two pieces, and they slide it here in these two cases for easy carry. That thing looks heavier than the coffin. And here you have Tombstone's most prized antiques, Black Mariah. That is trimmed in 24 karat gold, has sterling silver handles. That is one of 8 made, that's the only one left. It took all but 6 bodies to the Boot Hill Cemetery. It was in service between 1881 and 1916. Originally, they paid $8,000 for that. Today it's worth well over $2 million. And for years it sat underneath the shed behind the
still in the
Undertaker
coffin.
business on top of it. And the people that grew up here would often talk of the little boy that sat on top of it.
He looks
That
taller.
little boy is
He looks
your
as
second
tall as
kid.
the coffin.
That is Joshy. Joshy jumped in the St. Pedro River trying to save his brother. It was a failed attempt and both boys drowned. They are in the Boot Hill as the Brady brothers. They were the nephews of one of the saloon keepers here in town. But for some reason, Joshy stayed with the Hearst. I wish I knew why. I think I have an idea, but it was bad. Anyway, but he's a pretty smart kid. He's a very smart kid. He's figured out a way to communicate with you. He does so by moving that mortician's table up there. If it moves, it's just going to kind of bounce ever so slightly on this side. And if I get it one time, I'm lucky. But I ain't getting a second one. See if you'll wave it for me. Joshy, are you up there? Can you shake the basket for me? Please? Are y'all playing in the rafters tonight? Can you shake the basket? Is Sarah up there with you? I can bring you cotton candy tomorrow. You want cotton candy? You gotta shake the basket. You gonna come play ball with me tonight? I'm sure. Alright, Joshie, I'm asking you again. I'm gonna eat cotton candy.
Is anyone in the?
Just kidding. I probably would. I'll bring you cotton candy the next.
Is there anyone in that?
You're not gonna move it for me at all this week? That's not even one. No? Okay. Just His name is Joshua.